Hello, my dears, and welcome back to the Kitty Coven. We are here to do this week's Dreamsnaps. So if you want to see how I put all of this together, my fit and everything, stick around for just a bit and I will show you my process. But before we do that, it would mean the world to me if you took just a few minutes, subscribed if you're enjoying the content, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one, and maybe check out some of my other content through other platforms linked in the description. Let's take a look and see what our challenge is going to be this week for Dreamsnaps. Treasure Hunt Extravaganza. The Valley's Grand Treasure Hunt has begun. An adventure calls. Dress in a look that's both stylish and practical, ready to uncover hidden riches. What bold outfit will you choose for this thrilling quest? Okay, so we're going on a treasure hunt. Now, I think I'm going to hope I still have this area set up. Back when we did the decoration challenge that was pirate themed, I loved the area I set up, and it looks like I still have it set up, which is perfect. So we are going to end up taking our photo here, which I think is going to be absolutely amazing for it. So let's see what they are suggesting for it. Let's start there, as we usually do. I always like to see. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything particularly piratey yet. I do want to lean very much into that. Now, I know we have a few like pirate-esque costumes, but the problem with those is that takes away a lot of your chances for tags. There is less like actual different pieces you can put on when you use those. So we're gonna try to avoid it if we can. I think we can do this though. I really think that I can make this without needing that. Now it's just a matter of making sure I have enough of the tags and have the vibes at the same time. Now we do have this coat, which is cute, right? Like this is definitely the vibe, but I think maybe we're gonna go with this coat and then do, let's do the dark brown hat. That fits the colors a bit better, actually. So we'll do that. And then there is a specific top. I mean, the red leather coat also really works for this, actually. But I feel like a lot of people are going to use that, right? I feel like a lot of people are going to end up using that. I don't like how those take away the shoes. I really want to use these shoes. And this is going to be my big thing here, is I want to try to use a combination of things that are going to be not as used. Actually, I really like those boots for this. This is perfect. Now, I want to find the black peasant top. I think the vintage trousers are actually really perfect for this. Now, I do need to take off my skirt, so we'll have to make sure that I remember to do that. Oh, gosh. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Now, it is coming together very quickly, which I'm happy to see. But I really want to make sure we get the details here. Okay, we can take our skirt off right there. So we've got this green undershirt, which is not what I want. I want the black peasant blouse. That is what I really want here. And I'm trying to see if maybe it's under here. I'm also looking while we're here for some other, like, you know, extra things to add, of course. Now, there is the rose eye patch, and I think I'm definitely gonna go find that rose eye patch, and we're gonna do that for sure. Absolutely. I kind of actually like that. I like that. I feel like I am struggling. There we go. We gotta do the rose eye patch. We have to, right? I feel like that's kind of unspoken requirement is that we need an eye patch here. There we go. The black open neck shirt. Okay. Okay. It's actually come together pretty well. I'm quite happy with how this has come together so far. We definitely need to adjust a few of the other details that we haven't found pieces for in here though, and that is going to potentially be the earrings. I think I have my sword earrings on though, so I think those are going to be the best ones here. I definitely need to change the hair and the makeup as well as our companion. So let's come down here to hair, and we are going to do, actually I think that works really well here, but we're just going to make it like super brown. But I think that works quite beautifully here. Okay, let's look at eyes. We are gonna do you. Now we'll do you. And then for pupil, we're gonna, actually, you know what? No, I don't need to change that. I don't need to change that. But we do need to change the pupil. Kind of actually like the snake vibe. Actually, I think that's perfect. Now, I think we're going to keep our eyeshadow the same. We're going to kind of let that just be. For face paint, I don't think I have any on. No. Okay. The mouth, we will change to a more natural tone, I guess. It's going to need to be a bit pinker. And then we'll just kind of turn it down a lot. Okay, I'm actually vibing with this. So let's look at stuff for the back, because this is gonna be something that I'm like, do we want to keep wings here? I don't think we do. Now we've got the pixel sword, but I feel like that just doesn't vibe. I feel, if anything, I don't think it's actually going to be seen, but we'll do the trusty brown satchel just to keep it simple. And then we need a companion, and there's a couple of piratey companions. So I think we're gonna do the pirate parrot. Okay. So I think what I now need to do is figure out how to get back in here. And then we need to determine, I think I'm going to end up having to maybe move the table, but then maybe bring these in here anyway, and just kind of take them off the table. I think the table is going to block maybe a little bit too much of our fit. Okay. So if we pull this up, okay, we need to pull these in here a little bit more. You can't really see them. And I think we're actually going to take this back a step. I don't really want to see it, but I kind of like the light from it. Yeah, buddy. And then, actually, you know what? Let's kind of angle in just a little bit here, right? And then we are going to pull you in there. Then let's rotate you this way. And then we'll pull these chairs in a bit more just to kind of tighten up the shot a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think that's going to frame it really nicely. Yeah, that frames it a little bit better. Okay. I don't usually like this pose. Actually, I think we're probably going to use the parrot pose. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest real quick. Okay. So I do want to turn the saturation up a little bit, as well as the brightness. And then we bring the highlights up one, the shadows down one. We adjust the character lighting, and we'll add a little bit of light bloom. Not a lot. Okay. I like the saturation there. Mm-hmm. Oh, that just fucked everything up. What the hell? Okay, I think I need to just adjust everything slightly again to make it kind of re-acknowledge where it was. There we go. Okay. Now, I do kind of want to do a more mischievous look. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. This has actually come together so quickly for me this time. I mean, it helps that I already had this area set up and ready to go, right? Like, this was already ready. Okay, so let's take this photo. Please. No, I don't have Sporty. Sporty, what do you mean? Oh, no. Oh, I worked so hard for that, too. Okay. Oh, God. What do we have that's sporty? Oh. Okay. Apply filters. I need something sporty. Okay, maybe... Do I have any sporty earrings? No. I'm actually so mad about that. We could do just the orange dog tag, I guess. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Unless I could just... Oh, but that takes the jacket off, and I really want the jacket. Okay. I think maybe we just change that necklace then. Now we have to do it again. I jinxed myself by saying it came together a little too easily. That's exactly it. I jinxed myself by saying that. Okay. Let's wait for them to pause at the right spot. There we go. Okay. Now let's try to adjust this again. We had saturation up a couple, brightness up a little bit. Highlights were up 1, shadows were down 1. Maybe highlights were up 2. Okay. Character lighting, we want to angle that just right. We're going to add a tiny bit of light bloom. This actually feels a little bit too dark. Or too light. Okay, that actually looks a bit more natural. Oh, God. I think I like it at 0.1 if it'll stop trying to change it on me. And then we can actually turn the base brightness up to like 50 again. All right, let's just kind of angle it just right. Okay, we have our tags. We are good to motherfucking go. Okay, we are going to go ahead and submit this because this is going to be our dream snaps for this week. I do like the way I was able to frame it up. I think it came out really cute. I'm also going to save this. And I like the vibe. I like the vibe. I think I look ready to go on an adventure for more pirate treasure. And I'm really proud of that. So if you are doing your dream snaps and would like to share them with us here in the Kitty Coven, you can join the Discord down below. There's a Disney Dreamlight Valley section to drop it in. I love seeing what you guys create. And other than that, I'll see you next week, my Kitty Coven. Bye-bye.